Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. TikTok ban. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're good. I figured something out. It should be good. Just give it like a few days and then. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye. Okay. Greetings, ghouls, ghosts, and geeks. I am Master Corvidien, mysterious investigative explorer, and your horror host. It is January 16th, 2026, and if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again. So if you were wondering who that was on the phone, that was my flesh golem. For the past long while, we've been having an issue here on YouTube where your old custom URL, the URL that you used ages ago, say that you made your YouTube account in, 2013. Back then, YouTube used things called custom URLs, and these URLs, they had your username in them. However, in recent years, they switched to something called the handle. Okay, the handle has your @ It is an @ username. So my handle is @Corvidien. Now, when I switched this channel over and took it over from my flesh golem, his name was still on the custom URL because the custom URL does not change. It is forever. You now have that custom URL associated with your account for all time, basically. And so, I would get like people coming in expecting to see my flesh golem and then be like, who the fuck is this guy? This is not the flesh golem that I was expecting, because my flesh golem makes content. He makes some content here and there. He's a guy who does things on the internet, and we are definitely completely different people. Super not the same person. So you can imagine how awkward it is to be one person and then have other people assume that you're a different person because the URL that your channel is under is also the URL of the other person who had the different so for a while I was just trying to figure out how to fix this, right? Like, it's obviously I should be able to contact YouTube and be like, fix this fucking situation, please. This is stupid and I don't know why it's like this. Just let us change the URL. What is the problem? Just let us do it. Why is it blocked off from us? But no, I could not figure it out. I could not figure it out. Until now. I finally figured out how to do it. So, if you find that you have a custom URL that you do not want, here is what to do. Open up a second brand account. Okay, open the new brand account. Doesn't matter what the name is. All right. Go into settings and move that main brand account to that new secondary account. It will leave behind the old custom URL, and it will take with it your subscribers and your likes, your videos, every little thing. It will move over to that new account, essentially making the move pretty much spotless, except for your custom URL will now be left behind, and you can now use that custom URL for whatever other things you want. Say you want to like have a different channel on that custom URL, you can now do that. And that is my plan for this channel. So I feel like this is a foolproof plan. I cannot imagine this fucking up in some way. I kind of doubt that anyone has the original URL and is using my original URL, So because of that, I think it should be a smooth move. Anyone who is still using my original URL, just add Corvidien. But if you want some flesh golem content, he will be at the previous URL. He's very excited about it. He was getting pissed off at me for a long time because I took over the channel and he didn't have a place to do anything. And so, he's like, for months, it was very terrifying. He was threatening my life. Threatening my life. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? My life threatened by my own flesh golem. I cannot believe this. My own creation threatening me. Even went so far as to attack me in the Arctic. We had a whole confrontation. It was crazy, and then he just rode off. He just rode off and into the sunset. He'll be back though. He'll be back. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to talk about today. This channel will be moving. I don't know if there will be any change here. I don't think there will be. It may not affect anything, but just in case, at Corvidien. Corvidien, what's your flesh golem's at gonna be? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? All right, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Again, at Corvidien. The change will happen in a few days. It'll happen in a few days. Just want to make sure things are functioning. I would like to make the move as smooth as possible. No nonsense, just a quick slip and flop, and it's done. And my flesh golem can go about his business. Stop yelling at me and threatening my life. I'm scared. Anyway, bye-bye.